Hey, real talk, the first time I fired up the Skytech King 95, I actually paused before launching a game. Because the way it responded the moment it booted told me this wasn't just another rig, it felt right. This is for the kind of person who's tired of chasing performance that never quite lands. You're the one who's felt stutters in big moments, watched textures pop in late, or felt input lag that stole your flow. Before anything else, take a moment to check the current price and availability. Machines this capable don't stay at stable pricing or stock forever. You knew it was time to upgrade when your old setup could run games but never owned them. Launch screens came up, but the actual experience never clicked. You didn't hate your old PC, you just slowly outgrew it, one dropped frame at a time. The relief hits instantly with this desktop. It doesn't just start games, it pulls you into them. That Ryzen power paired with an RTX 5070 doesn't whisper, it delivers. Once you feel this level of responsiveness and visual stability, anything weaker feels like watching through a fogged lens instead of being in the world. Picture this, you drop into a sprawling open world, and instead of waiting for textures to catch up, everything settles instantly. You get smooth frame rates in tight firefights, visuals stay crisp across scenes, and even the most demanding titles don't make you compromise settings just to feel good about playing. Workloads that used to choke your desktop now feel effortless. That's not just specs, that's presence you feel before you think about it. And if you're wondering whether the RTX 5070 really pulls its weight, let that doubt fade. It's not about flashy numbers on a page. It's about how every scene flows, how shadows settle with depth you actually notice, and how motion stays confident no matter what you throw at it. That's the kind of performance that changes how you think about what your rig should do. Here's the surprise, even streaming and multitasking feel easier. Switching between videos, chats, and gaming doesn't make the system cough, it stays anchored, fluid, reliable. VR doesn't feel like an add-on either, it feels possible, immersive, and actual. That's one of those benefits you don't realize you're missing until you've lived it. Owning this changes how you approach your space. You don't tolerate hiccups anymore, you expect smooth. You don't adjust settings to cope, you choose settings because you want to push boundaries. There's a quiet satisfaction that comes from knowing your rig doesn't just run games, it performs them. Performance that feels instant and solid, visuals that stay smooth under load, multitasking that never hesitates, storage that starts everything quickly, a build that keeps you in the moment, higher price than entry setups take space and intentional placement. At some point you stop comparing weaker rigs and choose what genuinely resonates with you. Don't let this be one of those upgrades you think about later and wish you hadn't waited on. Check the price now. Trust that instinct that brought you here, and step into performance that finally feels like yours.